Hello dear students, welcome to the lecture on Advanced Calculus and Numerical Methods. So in this lecture, I am going to discuss briefly about the concept of vector calculus. So actually this model will be having two parts. The first one is vector differentiation and one more is vector integration. So in this lecture, I am going to concentrate only on the concept of vector differentiation. So suppose P of x comma y comma z be a point in the space. So I'm choosing a point P of x comma y comma z in the space, and its position vector can be defined as r is equal to xi plus yj plus zk, and its derivatives can be defined as dr is equal to dxi plus dyj plus dzk. In other words, if x comma y comma z is a function of the variable t, so where t is a time variable here, then its position vector can be defined as r is equal to x of t I plus y of t j plus z of t k, and its derivative becomes dr by dt is equal to dx by dt I plus dy by dt j plus dz by dt into k. So now I am taking two vectors here. One is capital A and vector capital B. So where this capital A is defined by A1i plus A2j plus A3k, whereas B is defined like B1i plus B2j plus B3k. So now from these two vector point function, I am going to define what is A dot B and what is A cross B. So where this A dot B will be given like A dot B is equal to A1i cap plus A2j cap plus A3k cap dot with B1i cap plus B2j cap plus B3k cap. And we know that in the dot product we have to multiply only I with I, j with j, k with k, because the value of I dot I will be 1, j dot j will be 1, k dot k will be 1, and whereas I dot j will be 0, j dot k will be 0, and k dot I will be 0, like that. So now I'm going to multiply the coefficients of I, j, k. So multiplying I with I, I'll be getting a1, b1. Multiplying the coefficient of j, I'll be getting a2, b2. Again with k, I'll be getting a3, b3. So I got the value of a dot b is equal to a1, b1 plus a2, b2 plus a3, b3. So one thing we can observe that here. So here the vectors a and b are vectors here, but after multiplying with the dot product, that is a dot b will be scalar I am getting. So now next one is a cross b. So I'm going to apply cross product here, that is given by determinant of ijk a1 a2 a3 b1 b2 b3. On expanding this one, I'll be getting the equation like c1 I cap plus c2 j cap and c3 k cap. So where the c1 is given by a2 b3, from this one a2 by b3 minus b2 a3, where this c2 is given by b1 a3 minus a1 b3, and c3 is given by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So now I am going to tell about vector differential operator, which is denoted by this symbol and which will be called as an delta, or del also we can call it. So this can be defined like del is equal to dou by dou x I cap plus dou by dou y j cap plus dou by dou z k cap for any scalars. So now for the scalar point function pi of x comma y comma z, I'm going to apply this vector differential operator for a scalar pi of x comma y comma z. So I'll be getting del pi, or we can call it as a grad pi also. It is given by dou by dou x I cap, dou by dou y j cap plus dou by dou z k cap into pi vector. So on simplifying this further, I'll be getting the value of del pi is equal to dou pi by dou x I cap plus dou pi by dou y j cap plus dou pi by dou z k cap is called as a vector point function, and it can be called as a gradient of pi or grad pi. Suppose I'll be having two scalar functions here, that is pi1 of x comma y comma z is equal to c1, pi2 of x comma y comma z is equal to c2, with the two surfaces I'm taking here. So now I want to find the angle between these two surfaces. So the formula for finding the angle is given by, so if theta be the angle between the given surfaces at the point x naught, y naught, z naught, then we have the formula cos theta is equal to del pi 1 dot del pi 2 divided by modulus of del pi 1 divided into modulus of del pi 2. So next is I'm going to consider a vector. So from this vector I'm going to define what is div f and what is curl f. So if f is equal to f1 I cap plus f2 j cap plus f3 k cap be a vector point function here. So where this f1, f2, f3 are the functions of x, y, z, then the divergence of the vector point function f can be defined as del dot f, or where the grad is given by only grad pi, but this divergence can be applicable for only the vector function, whereas the gradient can be applicable only for the scalar function. Okay, so this del dot f, we can call it as a div f also. It is given by dou x I cap plus dou y j cap plus dou z k cap dot with f1 I cap plus f2 j cap plus f3 k cap. So on expanding this, since your dot product is there, I'm multiplying only I with I, j with j, k with k. So I'll be getting del dot f is equal to dou f1 by dou x plus dou f2 by dou x plus dou f3 by dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z. Since we can observe that here no ijk term, so obviously it will be a scalar now. So given f is a vector function, but after applying the divergence I am getting scalar. But in case of gradient, I am applying a gradient for the scalar function. After applying gradient, I am getting a vector function there. And we have to note that, so suppose if this del dot f is equal to 0, we got it, means that is the divergence of the function is 0, then we can say the function, I mean the vector point function f is a solenoidal vector. Okay, if del dot f is equal to 0, we got it, means obviously we can say the vector f is a solenoidal vector. So I'm taking same vector again, that is f is equal to f1 I cap plus f2 j cap plus f3 k cap is a vector point function where this f1 comma f2 comma f3 are the functions of x, y, z. Then for any vector differential operator del, so the del cross f, we can call it as a curl f also. It is given by a determinant of ijk dou x dou y dou z with the vectors of f1, f2, f3. On expanding this determinant, I'll be getting dou f3 by dou y minus dou f2 by dou z I cap minus dou f3 by dou x minus dou f1 dou by dou z j cap plus dou f2 by dou x minus dou f1 by dou y k cap. So we can call it as a curl f, and if this curl f is equal to 0, I can say that the given f is an irrotational vector. Okay, I'm saying again, if this curl f is equal to 0, we can say the vector f is an irrotational vector. One more, suppose the functions, the scalar function pi of x comma y comma z is equal to c be a scalar potential at any point p. So now for any direction of vector a is given such that del pi dot n cap is called as a directional derivative for this a vector. Okay, so how to calculate this? N is nothing but n is given by vector a divided by modulus of vector a, and this grad pi is given by finding the gradient of the given scalar function. Suppose f is equal to f1 I cap plus f2 j cap plus f3 k cap be a conservative force field for any scalar potential pi of x comma y comma z is equal to c. So to find the conservative potential, we have to use this formula, f is equal to del pi. So in the place of f, I'm taking this vector, that is f1 I cap plus f2 j cap plus f3 k cap, and del pi is nothing but gradient of the scalar function pi. It is given by dou f pi by dou x I cap plus dou pi by dou y j cap plus dou pi by dou z k cap. Example, find the angle between the surface x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 9 and x square plus y square minus 3 is equal to z at the point 2 minus 1 2. So I want to find the angle between the given two surfaces. So let me take the this one as pi 1 surface, this one as pi 2 surface. So pi 1 is equal to x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 9 and pi 2 is equal to x square plus y square minus 3 is equal to z. I can take it, or by shifting this 9 to LHS, I'll be getting pi 1 is equal to what? X square plus y square plus z square is equal to 9 and pi 2 is equal to x square plus y square minus z minus 3 is equal to 0. So now I'm going to find the gradient pi 1 and gradient pi 2. So the formula for gradient pi 1 is given by what? Dou pi 1 by dou x I cap plus dou pi 2 by dou x j cap plus dou pi 1 by dou x j cap plus dou pi 1 by dou z k cap. So it means that I'm going to differentiate this pi 1 vector scalar function with respect to x, I'll be getting 2x. Again differentiating pi 1 with respect to y, I'll be getting 2y. Same function I'm differentiating with respect to z, I'll be getting 2z. So I go to del pi 1 vector is 2x I cap plus 2y j cap plus 2z k cap. The same thing I am going to estimate at the point 2 minus 1 2. So if I replace x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 1 and z is equal to 2 in this del pi 1, I'll be getting 4i minus 2j plus 4k. Call it as some vector a cap. Since it is a vector, I can take it as an some vector a cap. Similarly, I am going to estimate grad pi 2. So formula is dou pi 2 by dou x I cap plus dou pi 2 by dou y j cap plus dou pi 2 by dou z k cap. So to get this one, differentiating pi 2 with respect to x, I will be getting 2x. And again differentiating this one with respect to y, I will be getting 2y. And same differentiating this one with respect to z, I will be getting minus 1. So I got 2xi plus y 2yj minus k cap. So now again same thing, I want to estimate this del pi 2 at the points 2 minus 1 2. So replacing x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 1, z is equal to 2 here. I'll be getting 4i minus 2j minus k. I will call this one as some vector b. So now I'm going to find the angle. So the angle between the two surfaces are given by cos theta is equal to vector a cap dot vector b divided by modulus of vector a into modulus of vector b. So replacing the vector a and vector b here, 4i minus 2j plus 4k dot with 4i minus 2j minus k, and this modulus is given by square root of squaring and adding each term of the vector a, that is 4 square plus minus 2 whole square plus 4 square. I'll be getting 16 plus 4 plus 16. Same thing here also, square root of 16 plus 4 plus 1. On simplifying this, since here dot product is there, multiplying I with I, j with j, k with k, I'll be getting 16 plus 4 minus 4 by root 36 into root 21. So it will be 16 by 6 into root 21 or 8 by 3 into root 21. Since I want to find the angle here, the theta will be given by what? Cos inverse of 8 by 3 into root 21 is the required angle for the given two surfaces here. One more example, find the values of a and b such that the surface ax square minus byz is equal to a plus 2x and 4x square y plus z cube is equal to 4 are orthogonal here at the point 1 minus 1 2. So first let me choose the values of pi 1 and pi 2. So pi 1 is given by what? The first function ax square minus byz is equal to a plus 2x, or we can write this one as ax square minus byz minus of a plus 2x. Call this one as equation number 1. Similarly, pi 2 is given by 4x square y plus z cube is equal to 4, or 4x square y plus z cube minus 4. Call this one as equation number 2. I want to find the constants a and b now. So in this equation only, I am going to replace the values of x, y, z from this point. So if I replace the x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1, z is equal to 2. In the pi 1 equation, I will be getting what? A into 1 square minus b into minus 1 into 2 minus of a plus 2 into 1 is equal to 0. On simplify this, I'll be getting a plus 2b is equal to a plus 2. A gets cancelled, I got b is equal to 1. So now since the given that the surfaces are orthogonal, I'll be having the function like del pi 1 dot del pi 2 will be equal to 0. So for that I need to estimate the values of del pi 1 and del pi 2 here. So pi 1 will be equal to what? Ax square minus 4iz minus of a plus 2 into x is equal to 0. So find grad pi 1 here. So dou pi 1 by dou x into I cap plus dou pi 1 by dou y into j cap plus dou pi 1 by dou z into k cap. So at the point P, after differentiating this one, I'll be getting the equation like a minus 2 I cap minus 2 j cap plus k cap. Call this one as equation number A. Del pi 2 is given by dou pi 2 by dou x I cap plus dou pi 2 by dou y j cap plus dou pi 2 by dou z k cap. It will be del pi 2 is equal to 8xy I cap plus 4x square j cap plus 3z square k cap. At the point P, I'll be having minus 8i plus 4j plus 12k. Call this one as equation number B. Since the two surfaces are orthogonal, I'll be having what? A dot B will be equal to 0. So that a minus 2 I cap minus 2j plus k dot with minus 8i plus 4j plus 12k is equal to 0. Since here dot product is there, I'm multiplying I with I, j with j, k with k. So I'll be getting minus 8 a minus 2 minus 8 plus 12 is equal to 0. Minus of 2 into a minus 2 plus 1 is equal to 0, or I'll be getting a is equal to 5 by 2. So the values of the constants a and b is given by a is equal to 5 by 2 and b is equal to 1. Thank you.